So Michael Brindamore submitted his resignation last night, and there are widespread calls for the changes at Hockey Canada to go further in the midst of the sexual assault scandal. After weeks of controversy over Hockey Canada's handling of allegations of sexual assault by young hockey players, including some members of two Canadian World Junior teams, Hockey Canada announced the resignation of its chair today. In a statement on Hockey Canada's website, Michael Brindamore said, "I have listened carefully and intently to the comments of Canadians about the culture of our sport and our organization and about our actions and leadership. Immediate action is essential to address the important challenges facing our organization and our sport. I would not be able to see this renewal through."
Supposed to be living out my dream, but it turned into a nightmare very quick.
Brady Leavold spoke out about hockey culture as the controversy grew, describing his experience of constant hazing in hockey and players recording the sexual abuse of a girl. He says sweeping change is needed to Hockey Canada.
I think the whole management does need to be changed, and I think they also need to open the doors and be more transparent and more inclusive of more people right across our country. There's people out here that want to be a part of the solution moving forward. And in past times, it's been a closed door society and very hard to get into. And seemingly they always had the answers. And now we're seeing that maybe they didn't. And maybe it's time to open those doors and to let some new people in.
The federal sports minister agrees that more needs to change.
That I believe that there needs to be more change in the leadership. Because to make different decisions and to make change, if we keep the same people that have been doing the same pattern over the past 30 years, and that's what we've learned during the audience of the Heritage Committee, there's a great chance that we stay within the same patterns.
There's also word that provincial and territorial hockey associations, including the Ontario Hockey Federation, are threatening to withhold their dues to Hockey Canada unless there are concrete steps toward accountability. Ontario Sports Minister, Hamilton East Stony Creek MPP Neil Lumsden, says the kind of hockey behavior the country's hearing about can't be allowed to continue.
Our job is to eliminate unacceptable behavior of any kind in sport.
So apart from this resignation today, Hockey Canada has appointed a former Supreme Court judge to review its governance. But there are widespread calls for action to go beyond that into so-called hockey culture and sometimes what's called the old boys club. Nicole?